a woman sit upon a scarlet-colored beast, full of blasphemy, and that woman was Babylon the Great, mother of all destruction and abomination. You are that woman, Betty.
And lo, it came to pass. On the third day, while Archie Andrews worked the railway to spare his crew any more suffering, and Veronica Lodge worked the phones trying to rustle up an appropriate date for Tony's wedding, and Tony and Fangs worked on their wedding vows, a terrible darkness fell over the town of Riverdale in the middle of the day.
And now, surprise eclipses are happening in Riverdale. Archie's working the railway and the plagues are still coming, so clearly Percival has another agenda.
Percival's getting ready for war, Betty.
What does that mean?
He just received a shipment of weaponry, crossbows from the Crusades, sabers from the Civil War, torture racks from the Spanish Inquisition, a stockade for the harlot of Babylon, swords and shields from ancient Saxony.
Well, hold on, go back to the stockade part.
Yeah, it's a torture device. Kept rambling about how he wants to put the harlot of Babylon exactly where she belongs. On display for when the walls come tumbling down.
Miss Cooper, always a pleasure to have visitors in my shop.
You want to imprison me, right? Do you want to put me in that stockade? Will that satisfy you?
And why on earth would I want that?
I had a flash, a memory, a dream, I don't know what it was, of a man calling me the harlot of Babylon and asking me to join his side in a coming war. I didn't understand it. I still don't understand it, but yours is the only war that I'm aware of currently. So if you want Riverdale's harlot on display, I guess that would be me. So put me in your stockade, Percival, if that will finally stop the plagues.
Now I understand. Mr. Keller has betrayed me. But no, Miss Cooper, it's not you that I want. At least, not only you.
Then what?
Well, I would have thought that was rather obvious.
He wants baby Anthony over my dead body.
Well, of course, we're not going to give him baby Anthony.
What? Does he want Anthony for some crazy occult ritual? Probably. If that man comes near my child, I'm gonna rip his larynx out.
Time is not on our side. Percival's threatened to call down more plagues if we don't hand over baby Anthony by sundown.
I'm almost afraid to ask, but which plagues are left?
Earthquakes, fire from the sky, pestilence, hail, and death of the firstborn.
Oh my God.
And baby Anthony is not the only thing that he wants. He wants to put me in the harlot of Babylon's stockade.
Stockade?
What?
Check the Malfacar on page 352.
Is this what you're talking about?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, that's good news. This is the stockade of Ligarius.
According to the Maleficarum, the stockade of Ligarius is practically inescapable. It renders its prisoners powerless.
Would that include Percival?
Sure, if we can get him into it.
Turning his torture device against him. I'm down with that.
Agreed, but how?
With the tactic my father favored. A good old-fashioned raid.
Percival's just hanging out in his shop, happily polishing his antiques, waiting for me to deliver baby Anthony.
Well, if we move fast enough, like right now, we might be able to catch him by surprise.
I'm so in, but when you see is coming from a mile away.
Not necessarily.